Respirators, he's been the realest respiration support. Now I turn this back unto him, for he is Adonai, what every eye cannot see, what every heart may feel. Let's reel this back to the start. This is not a drill, for he never made it a drill. This is simply a reintroduction of who he is and who he always will be. Speak your truth, make some noise! To endure these endeavors, to do so, let's go back to the root of it, when we were just rugrats. Before we became all grown up, we had our own adventures as best friends, not a care in the world, the days that brought us together. Let the youngins see how great these cartoons were than these so-called cartoons that are on today. Regardless, let them see how something small as a TV show can create these childhood memories, more than the toys and the video games we played. How Saturday mornings can play out in the long run. Speak your truth, make some noise for yourself.
She is given to me, my only son. I am my father's son. To be a reflection of a king, slave in the third shifts, in order for his son to be a king, to provide food on the table and clean the table, to bring forth new blessings each day. I am my father's son. So I will be his son, living out his teachings, being the teacher of chivalry in a world where it's considered dead. For it is what he himself brought back to life. I am my father's son. Speak your truth, thank you so much.
I'm gonna play close attention. I wanna sit back and enjoy the show. Carl, welcome to Tampa Bay. You hear me?
I'm from Long
It's
Island,
hard.
New York. Shout out to you. It's been about a year since I moved here, so just want to say the relationships that I've made here in such a short amount of time have been so impactful. So thank you, Florida. Thank you, Mike and Rita, Maya Ping, Rebel Poet Dave. There's a lot of people here that I've met, and we've just fostered these really deep relationships. So happy to be here. I'm not going back up top.
When I was younger, I always wanted to go to the snack line. I wanted to be one of those kids that got more than just a perfectly pre-frozen rectangular pizza, or just another sawdust-infused chicken sandwich, or juice that comes in a conveniently packaged plastic wrap the same size as a Nokia brick shit. I just wanted something to drink that wasn't processed 10 minutes from my grandma's house. I wanted to taste the good life. You see, if you was in the snack line at my school, you were that dude. Coogee, your shirt, Red Monkeys, your pants, and Jordans, your shoes, you was able to bend to the point you broke the rules. In essence, you were cool. And to me, you were the epitome of success. I never really got to go to the snack line because mama told me our money got to stretch between 5 kids. An occasional auntie or cousin who seemed to take more away from the pot than they ever planned to put in the proofs in the pudding, and yours is looking a little bit better.
All the man that was on my heart, and talked about life and death, and talked about immortality. Like, yo, I see so many things. You capture all these childhood memories that's happening. Daydreaming for the bubbles. You know? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing your art. Thank you for speaking your truth through your medium. We appreciate you. We want to invite everyone. She is a very brilliant artist.
My name is Maya Pink, and yes, my first art form is visual art. So I do not have a great memory. All of these poets are up here like recalling all of their work. Like, I don't know how y'all are doing that. So I'm gonna definitely be having my phone. I did not know that the theme was childhood memories, but the poem that I prepared is one of my core memories, and me like accepting that it's no longer a thing. I guess you got a friend in me. And then the last one.
So we love you though, you know that, right? I just want y'all to be ready.
Album Jane Doe. It's called Witness, and in the church, you speak the truth. So I'm about to speak the truth. Let's go. Can you turn up a little bit more? That's it, that's fine. NFL and NBA are the modern day shackles. It's sad that you're reduced to dribbling balls and making tackles. Single mothers with good intentions, they sell their sons to make a killing to the highest bidder who enslaves and kills your son. Can I get a witness? Amen. Is there anybody listening? Yes. I said, can I get a witness? Amen. Is there anybody listening? Yes. And you got modern day technology forcing people not to think, advancing faster than advancement, so time happens in a blink. And the social media, where do I even begin with that? We got Insta, Snapchat, Twitter, y'all like dope fiends hooked on crack. The pressure to fit in is forcing us all to disconnect. We have artificial intelligence, but where is the genuine connect? Can I get a witness? Yes. Is there anybody listening? Yes. And see, you can't even begin to think because what's injected into your food, you got fructose, glucose, and fluoride, just to name the few. And the same things that we're eating is the reason that we're dying. Ain't no FDA approved. You know them crackers, they be lying. Can I get a witness? Amen. I'm sorry, is there anybody listening? Yes. I said, can I get a witness? Yes. Is there anybody listening? Yes. And see, your self-proclaimed rappers and artists are just as greedy. Poverty on the ride, yes, you got enough to feed the needy, but there's never enough to feed your needs. Self-consumption in abundance is your seed, so what you reap is agony and what you sow is gluttony. Can I get a witness? Yes. Come on now. Is there anybody listening? Yes. I said, can I get a witness? Yes. Is there anybody listening? Yes. I understand your will to live, but are we really living? See, we're doing so much taking that nobody's really giving. I understand your will to live, but are we really living? Seems we're doing so much taking that nobody's really giving. Can I get a witness? 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 Yeah. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to do spoken word tonight for the first time. And this is from my album, Jane Doe, which is available now on all streaming platforms. And the message today was things that remind you of your childhood. And for me, I grew up in a church. You feel me? So it was a call and response that happens in the church, right? And so with this next piece,
but somehow it's always feeling like it's her against me. And it's like there's never enough options and there's never enough picks. And she's got all the top picks, and I mean, maybe it's because her lips are a little thicker than mine, and we measure women by the size of her waist. She got more cake than me, and I guess if that makes her a 10, then I feel like I should at least be a solid 8. God damn it, but I'm not even in the competition. I've been sentenced to life as the ugly sister, the dark-skinned sister, the mud duck, and so now I'm stuck somewhere between self-confidence and insecurity. So unsure of me because I never feel beautiful. No, I always feel like a consolation prize. And I guess it's no surprise because, I mean, I'm dark-skinned in a white town. And so I guess I try and plant this seed of self-love as deep as it goes, hoping that at least if it reaches the well of my soul, it'll grow up and spring up, and I can love me. But damn, who am I kidding, y'all? I'm just the ugly sister. So that was called Ugly Sister.
How y'all doing? Good. I like that a little better. I'm the librarian for y'all. For those of you who don't know me.
So we all know that life is unpredictable, right? So this is the bloopers reel. I forgot to do the last call for the kitchen. So just make sure, last call.
Last call, y'all got that?
We gotta respect our spaces.
There we go. So y'all want to eat, y'all better go ahead and put your orders in right now. So I'm gonna change up the energy on y'all a little bit. I am coming to y'all. I just flew in from New Orleans today, but I'm from New Orleans, but I live in Dallas, the DFW area. and I'm a social activist, so my poems are a little bit heavy. And I did not know that there was a theme tonight, but fortunately for me, this one happens to fit. All right. And I was able to perform this poem for Brandon Leak. For those of you who don't know him, he is. You have the right to remain silent. Be cautious of your next move, or you will be perceived as violent. Be calm. Remembering to breathe steadily. Make no sudden movements. Keep your hands visible high above the steering wheel. And do not answer with a hasty attitude. Maintain your manners. Respond with respect. And if you absolutely must resist, let it be your urge to be rude. Disregard the assumed positions and die in a legacy of public opinions, which soon pale in comparison to attentions given to popular act mentions. We've come a long way from being hung from trees. But don't be appeased by amenities provided by the hands of authorities, whose puppets, mastering the art of influence, trickle trinkets to those who favor the rule of scarlet letters and solemn tattoos.